Good morning, good evening, wherever you are watching us from. I'll be your host today and I'll be talking about understanding real estate market cycles. And under it, we have what we call the most important thing under this is why trust and reputation matters in real estate. Because under this topic, if you don't understand the trust and your reputation in the real estate industry, you don't know what you are doing. So for you to get better understanding in this market, that shows that the trust and your reputation matters. If you want to gain the people's loyalty and also people to come to you and to patronize you. So I open this topic with a quote. In real estate, trust is not a soft value. It is the foundation upon which every transaction is built. Because if trust is not there, that shows that there is nothing you can do to make sure that you remain relevant in the real estate industry. Now, let's come to introduction. In a world filled with advertisements, you know that in the real estate industry, a lot of people advertise, we advertise this. A lot of people, even people outside real estate industry, they also advertise their market. But here, consumers have become more discerning when it comes to real estate industry because they want to know the genuinity of that market. And also, in this real estate has become crucial factors in gaining trust and long-term loyalty. Because if this, we are in Jersey world now, and a lot of people, because what has happened or the experience they had with other sector or other people in real estate industry, make them to sit back before they take any action or to decide either they patronize you or they will buy from you. So this is very important that this presentation explores how transparent, reputation and honest messaging helps brands stand out and connect with real people. The real people are the people that will give you feedback. Because if you are just like, if you don't want to meet real people, you just say, they walk away and they no feedback, you continue repeating the same mistake you have been doing all along. But the real people will come because they don't want you to fail. They'll come to you and give you the feedback, what you are doing wrong or what you are doing right. So if anybody give you a feedback, don't take an offense when you get the feedback. The feedback can be positive or negative. All you need to do is just make sure that you work in that feedback as soon as possible. So here we have trust and reputation in real estate. This has to be from staff to colleagues, and also from realtors to clients, and also from clients to company, and also from client to company, and also from company to client. So all these things, because if you don't have this trust, you will lose value. People will be moving away. No matter what you tell them, they will be moving away from you. So now, choosing a property is both important and risky because real people want to invest, and all they do is they are doing calculated risks. That is what real people does. They don't just want to put their money down. They put their money and they calculate, what if this one happen? What if this one happen? What am I gaining? What am I getting from this? So at all costs, they know what they are what they want to do. Choosing a property is both important and risky. Clients look for confidence, not only good fixtures. Because let me tell you, some clients will not take note of your fixtures. Whatever you have put in your fixtures, they don't want to know. What they want is the confidence that their money will not lose. They will not lose their money, and also they will not. They won't go bankrupt on that investment they are putting their money in. Because if the trust is not there, I'm being confident, this money I'm giving, are you sure I'm going to get this money back? Are you sure this company is going to stand in the test of time? Are you sure? Because these are the things the real people will be likely to hear from you. Because if you are partnering with them, they are not just like let's do business together. If you want to do business, you have to do business. They will ask you some questions that they will know that will boost their trust, and also to make them to know that the money they are putting down is not in vain. And number two, they are intangible assets with measurable financial impact. If you look at this trust and reputation, they are intangible. You might not put more attention on that, but they are intangible. As intangible they are, they have financial impact for present and also for the future. It's that thing that will make sure if the business is going to remain, if the organization is going to remain in business forever, for the next 20 years, for the next 30 years. If you look at it, Coca-Cola, KFC, and other big brands, because it is that reputation and the trust, the feedback they get from people that make them to stand out in the test of time, because a lot of things, they've been in the business for 30 years, 40 years, even going to more than 5 decades now, and they still remain in business. So as a business owner, as a person that wants to venture into real estate, all these are the things that you need to take into consideration. Real estate, the trust, and also your reputation, it matters a lot. And then we have trust and reputation influence decision speed and deal success. Now, why trust matters in real estate? We have trust is a fundamental part of any customer relationship. Consumers are more likely to support brand they believe in and feel aligned with. Misleading claims, exaggerated results, or false promises can damage a company image. On the other hand, truth-based storytelling builds a loyal base. So from all these things we'll be talking about, there's something I want to tell you from the picture here. Because if you look at this picture, you can see that these people coming together, they just want to go into the business, they are happy. So when they are happy, look at what happened next. So they are looking at it, okay, this one pays, this one doesn't pay. They come together from the picture, you can see what that's it. So you now see from the picture again, something else happening in this picture. So here, that is when they know that, okay, we have settled everything, both parties are happy. So they have a handshake here. So another thing that we have here is when the other party is having some kind of, noticing some things. You can see from that. Look at what you are seeing here. Because this lady is feeling something is missing in that meeting. That is something that's making her look at the way she's looking at them. Because you know that trust and reputation is missing in this presentation, in this their meeting. So now, why trust matter in real estate? We have clients or colleagues rely on agents or staff for honest guidance and transparency. Even among ourselves, we must be loyal with one another. Whatever is being trusted in your hand, make sure that you keep to it. Make sure that you do what is necessary of you to do. Don't just do anything and say nobody is watching you. There's something that the past will meet present, and present will meet the future. Just take that. The past will meet the present, and the present will meet the future. So if you are looking at, oh, there's nobody there, I'm doing whatever you are doing it. But you are not just doing that, because whatever you do today, it will catch up with you in the future. This is the present we have now. The past will catch up with this today, because one day, what you have done in the past will catch up with today. So, 2, trust reduces fear, doubt, and hesitation. It makes clients that want to invest in your property. It makes them to what? To have that kind of boldness. Okay, what this person is telling me, I think I can do that. I think, okay, let's close this deal on this. So if trust is lacking, then the client or whoever that want to invest will have some kind of serious doubts, fears, and also hesitation in partnering with you. And also we have strengthening long-term clients and staff relationship. Now, among ourselves, when we are dealing with clients, we are, okay, staff, colleagues, company to staff, and staff to client. Whatever you are whatever is being put in your hand, just know that you have to do everything possible for you to be trustworthy. Because if you are telling clients that this is what you will get, this is what you will gain from this, and the client notice or perceive prevention that what you are telling him or her is false, that shows that you might go away with that client. The client might eventually won't buy or whatever, or you close the deal. But the reputation of that particular thing you have discussed with that client will catch up with you, because thereabout you will have something that you regret of. Because on this occasion, as a staff, you must make sure that what you are doing presently now, you are not just doing it for now. It's something that, okay, in the next 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, I still want to remain in this business of real estate. Because if trust is lacking, that shows that the business cannot last for more than 2 decades. Trusted professional close deal faster and more consistently. It might not come now, because those people, the real people that want to invest, they take their time, they calculate, they give you time, they study you, they study everything, they make a lot of research about you personally, and they make a lot of research about the company personally. Let me give you an insight. Sometimes ago, I want a prospect, somebody refer a prospect to me, a client based in Nigeria refer a prospect to me, and then we have a conference call. In that conference call, okay, the friend was telling, oh, this is Mr. Sam. Okay, whatever question you want to ask, you can ask him. And then we go ahead, and then she asked a lot of questions about myself, 1, and then 2 about the company, and 3, and she was like, oh, Yemi, to her friend, are you sure what I'm to say? Oh, I've patronized someone before, and the company that I patronized someone with, they are reliable, they are this, they are all over the places. And one thing that stand out here was like, because of what that woman have said, that she has patronized this person before, and then believe that this person cannot do anything outside the trust that she placed on me. Do you know, after that conversation, the lady now took time for herself from January, from about April, May, making research. I was now calling the woman, oh, man, what is holding this your friend back? We've concluded now. That's okay. Don't worry. She will patronize you. She will buy. Then I contacted the daughter of that woman and said, what is this? Say, do you know what? After the call, the woman is making research about me personally. So you have to be very careful how you present yourself to clients. And also, making research about the company, because these are real people that want to invest. They are not just, if they want to invest, the real people will have to make sure that they know everything about you. And then if they want to do that, they make sure that they are dealing with the right person that will not take their money away. So trusted professional close deal faster and more consistently, because it might take time because of the huge amount of money they want to drop. Makes them to take their time, because they know that if they drop this money, anything that comes out of it is either positive or negative. So let's go to the next one. Trust as a competitive advantage. In a crowded market or office, trust differentiates you instantly. If you come to where people are having their meeting or whatever you are saying, people will know. If you are like someone that is just like a chameleon in your dealings, and you are not straightforward in your dealings, people will know. There's nothing you will do to cover that one up. As they say, you cannot hide a smoke from not leaking out. There's nothing you will do, because it will eventually leak out, and people will know. And also, you can never cover the smell or the odor of marijuana if you enter a place. Yes or no? I'm asking, yes or no? Because if you enter a place and someone is taking a marijuana in this place, there's no how you will know. And then it's easy for you to perceive that, and then you know who is taking that, because that takes you, because that is how the attitudes, our character is very important. So trust it will differentiate to them. This person is trustworthy. And then we have clients choose credibility over convenience. It might not be convenient for them, but because of your credibility, they will rather go for you. No matter the whole day of inspection, they will just what? They will still go for you because of what? Credibility in your dealing. This take me to one time a client, okay, we had a long distance inspection, that is site viewing inspection. So do you know what happened there? Okay, we went as early as 9 and then to Ibejuleki, that is Lakampai Tropicana side. And returning back, then the road was bad then, but now the road is okay. You can go and then come back freely now. So all the way from Eleko down, so we got to, the woman was like, this place is too far, too far. And then the next thing that came out of that was, is there any GTB bank around this place? I was like, maybe she wanted to withdraw money that way. Okay, where can we go into a bank and make the deposit? I was like, oh, okay now. So I told the driver, please be helping me search anywhere we can see what GT Bank along this Lekki Expressway. So we were just looking both left and right. And since we know, okay, the driver now, oh, I have a place in Lekki Peso Admiralty, so let's go to that place. So so I just be telling that man, be giving that man signal, please, before they close. It's almost to fall. Please, let's get to this. So that is one thing that works. Clients choose credibility over convenience because by the time it's convenient for them, there are things that they overlook. And also, trust increases client loyalty and retention. You keep them back. They come over again. Because if they are coming back and coming back for you, that shows that there's something they have seen in you. That is trust, reputation. And we have the last one here. It creates premium positioning. Clients are less price sensitive. They don't know what your price is all about. If they realize that what you are giving them, you are positioning them, oh, in this is value you are getting from here. This is something that they are less privileged, they are less concerned about your pricing. They are less concerned. So what we need to do, let's make sure that we are working on our own reputation, and whatever we do, let's make sure that trust differentiates us out and make us stand out. Now, risks of poor trust and reputation. So you can see we need to say this one and speak it loud and clear. So loss due to doubt. So there are some clients that have this kind of, they lost the deal because of doubt, because they are not fully bold, confident about the dealing with you. Why? Because a lot of people think, okay, if I just do anyhow, I will still make the deal. That is one thing some realtors are doing. They are making mistakes because they just want to make the money and then go. Relationship is very important in this real estate industry. Relationship is very important because you are not just for after the money, because the person you treated bad today can come back tomorrow, because whichever way you treat any client, it to make the client to know if they are coming back or not, they are not coming back. Because we need to be careful how we treat them. So the risks of poor trust and reputation, negative deals, impacting the future opportunities. Because whatever we do today, I said before, the past will meet the present and present will meet the future. Whatever negative review you have now, if you are not working on it, it will affect the company's stand in the future industry. Because if you are not doing what is right now, it will affect. You might just say you are enjoying your this thing now, but it will affect you later in the future. So reduce referrals and limitation business. Reduce referrals. That is one thing that this thing is doing. It reduces referrals, because if you want to have people that want to patronize you, it will, instead of them referring them to you, to your organization, they take them to another person. And also limited business growth, because once you have started noticing reduction in your referrals, you know that the business is going down. And once that happens, there's nothing you can do about that again. So number 4, long-term damage that is difficult to repair, because speaking through experience, if anything happens to the organization or to you, it's very difficult. It's a long-term process. How will you manage that? How will you repair that? There's no matter of PR that you use that is going to restore you back to your former estate. So we have the power of reputation now, the power of repetition. So in this, repetition is what people say about you when you are not present. And 2, it attracts referral, repeats, clients, and partnership. And 3, rather, a strong reputation lowers marketing effort and cost, because when you are good, people will refer. You don't need to do a lot of marketing again, because people will just refer people to you. And also, it positions you as a market authority, because you are at the center of the market industry. People will know. You don't want to say anything else, because no matter what you tell people, I prefer that brand. Give me that brand. Because what? Because the way you treated them is what people say about you. Your character, your attributes, the way you take clients seriously matters in this. So let's look. Is our social responsibility and brand ethics. Modern audience care about how brands behave. Health that reflects ethnical business practice, diversity, and sustainability resonate with today's consumer. Authenticity means not just talking about values, but consistently living them across all platforms and touching point. So this one is not about, it's not of my business. It's something that you need to do and practice often, because don't let people look at you and say, I'm not coming back to you. If you lose them forever. Building trust in real estate. Be transparent in your pricing, because whatever value you give them now, other people are giving the same value. Because if you give them this is the value, you are not the only one in the market. We have other people in the market industry, and for a client or prospect to come to you, they have searched other people's pricing, the way they price them before coming to you. So once you have them, so you must be transparent, and also make sure that you go to you study your competitors, study their pricing. How much are they selling in this environment I'm selling? So to know, so that you can able to beat your competitors. If you are not doing that, you are just close within yourself. That shows that you will not be able to win the customer. So documentation and processes. 2, deliver on promises and avoid over-promising, which I know that this is what we do a lot here in Adbond. And also maintain consistency and communication. Some companies, this is what they lack. They lack communication. They don't communicate at the right time. When you're not communicating at the right time, the clients and the process would see maybe you are just neglecting them. There's something wrong with your processes, with your activities. So they will not be able to if they want to call, they'll call and then they blast you the same email that you people are not consistent. You don't carry us along with whatever you are doing. So maintain consistency in communication, very vital, because if you are not communicating to them, whatever want to happen, you have discussed it among yourself, immediately let them know. Send the broadcast email to them, let them know what you are all about and what the next thing to do. Demonstrate market knowledge and professionalism. One thing I want to say is that be real, be honest, and build a character that lasts for the rest of your time. Thank you, everyone.